Yeah, I said it.
Did you see their updated charges?
Not yet. I'm gonna look at that shortly. Oh, could you read it out for me?
Sure. I could read it out, but I know, knowing you'd probably like to see it, but give me a second.
Yeah. Are we going ham?
All right, you hear me?
Yep.
So I have the People versus K, Rami, Zolo, Taco. Obviously, all the other boys. So basically, what they say is in the evening of the 21st of May, 6 individuals took it upon themselves to cause great harm to important members of Los Santos government, innocent civilians, and members of the LSPD. All 6 individuals engaged in working together to shoot down several members of the city council, killing one of the sitting members, Terrence Walker. Upon a response from officers of the LSPD, the 6 gunmen refocused their efforts to engaging in a gunfight and holdout with several police officers on the 4th floor of City Hall. Thankfully, all 6 gunmen were apprehended at the end of the ordeal, but unfortunately not without major losses and loss of life. While on a hold waiting for trial, 4 of the suspects were broken out from DOC custody while local DOC refused to accept paperwork to extend holds for 2 others. So I'm guessing they added that.
What was
on.
that last bit? They unable to.
So while on hold, waiting for trial, 4 of the suspects were broken out from DOC custody while local DOC refused to accept paperwork to extend holds for 2 others. So I don't know if they're just saying that they fucked up and they're trying to act like
way. I would be shocked if that happened. I don't believe that last bit. That sounds like someone said it was scuffed, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
That's what that would sound like to me, to be honest.
Hashtag roll with it. So, but yeah. So they all kind of look like they got the same charges. So 1 times criminal possession of a firearm, class 1 times federal authority. What? Federal authority felony offenses?
It might have been, but
I don't know what that means. But 25
no reason to believe that to be the case.
Accomplice to attempted murder of a government employees.
Yeah.
Times 3 accomplice to attempted 2nd-degree murder.
Yeah.
4 times criminal use of a firearm, hot gun charges. 1 times accomplice to robbery of a hot gun charge. 1 times accomplice to murder of a government employee, and 1 times terrorism. So there is a little mix. Either they just put it backwards or it's all the same charges. But all of that, they all seem to got the same thing. I don't think anybody actually got charged with murder. They just all got charged with accomplice. Yeah. Since they probably can't figure out which it came from, what gun killed them.
Really?
Oh yeah, somebody told me something about fuck, who was I just on? It was either, I think it was Batar. Something to do with the cause of death wasn't the bullets. It was something to do with the doctor.
Yep. So the problem is that the boys. So there's 2 issues at play. Number 1. There's no lawyer yet. I mean, there is, but there isn't, right? Like, they're doing something with Mickey. I don't know the extent of it. But I forgot who it was. I think they tried to get Zakid or maybe Patar or Pigeon or someone to get the medical report, but I don't think like unless things have changed, you either need the lawyer to do that, a lawyer that's assigned, or they need
yeah, they wouldn't give me the FISA. You're talking about the FISA and stuff like that, right? When I was trying to defend myself, they wouldn't let me get any paperwork.
Yeah. Well, no, wait, what? They wouldn't let you get it?
Yeah, when I wanted to get the paperwork for my case, they said a lawyer has to get it. And you have to wait 4 days after the crime to get it or some
No,
shit.
no,
Like I
no,
still
no,
gotta
no.
fight.
You're thinking FOIA. No.
Oh yeah, for you.
One of the boys was told to get like the medical report, something about like TJ Walker, because, what do you call it?
Find out the death, the reason of death.
They
or whatever.
said something about like the doctor might have killed him, right?
Yeah, that's what Patar said.
But the thing is that they're gonna probably need a lawyer to get that, right?
Yeah, because it's not your
Same
family
negative
member or
23
nothing.
months. Even though technically, and this is kind of where like shit is like actually really fucked, is that the way the system is set up, the way the system is currently set up, like you have to kind of hope that the PD doesn't like ignore that shit, right? So, for example, imagine that we didn't know this, but it's extremely relevant. How would we ever know if the PD doesn't bring it up themselves?
Well, yeah, they're gonna avoid it.
Exactly. Just to get the, like, which sounds illegal as fuck, but I don't think there's anything stopping them, right?
No,
But regardless, now that we do know, the thing is, they're gonna need a lawyer to actually, jump those hoops.
ask for that. Yeah, and then,
but I don't know if they're thinking that far, because realistically, what should happen is, like, okay, so they're working on getting a lawyer for like the inevitable trial, right? But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that let's say they did get a lawyer and they didn't wait to get one for a trial, that lawyer could then go and possibly remove some of these HUD charges. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, because if I was a lawyer,
If
I
you
would
could,
get
if you could go to the docket and be like, look, the cause of death was the doctor, well then, and I'm not saying that this argument would necessarily work, but they could force the charge to get dropped like earlier. You know what I mean?
yeah, you do it on the docket. You I forgot the wording for you. Petition to remove this from the charges, or have
Yeah.
a sit down with them and explain.
But
And then the judge could decide before the case even starts. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
So-
because there's no reason. Because here's the thing, right? In the way of the city, the cause of death is the cause of death.
Yeah.
If the cause of death was because they shot him, then that's the cause of death. But if the cause of death is because the doctor had malpractice or whatever that shit's called and he fucked up, then you can't say that, well, we are partially the reason why he died if he could have been saved.
Yeah.
Those would have been completely different charges. You would have been charged for attempted murder, not murder, or an accomplice to murder. We didn't work
Yeah.
hand in hand with the doctor. That sucks ass. So yeah, definitely. Hopefully they get a lawyer soon. I don't know who they're picking though, because it's on the docket now.
Well,
This
they
is the
said-
time to start hitting it.
Well, I think Mickey's involved, so like I guess Mickey's gonna be the lawyer or some shit. I don't. But yeah. But anyways, my
is he
point
even
is
bar
that
certified?
I got no idea. Yeah, no, isn't he?
I don't know.
I mean, he's been a lawyer, so. I mean, regardless, I mean, I feel like this is kind of outside of our.
Yeah, spectrum.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Did you see the fines?
Nope. What is it?
Each one of them are around $700,000, and they want all of them to go to jail for 10 years and 10 months, or 10
What?
years per roll. The thing is that 10 years turns
Nah.
into way more days if you can't pay off that fine.
Oh my god! It turns into insane amounts.
And then we don't even know what's going on right now, because I had a deal for Carmine to take out prisoners and do sanity with the work release, but I can
Yeah.
only imagine work release might be fucked now because that's how they broke out. You guys shot Crane and all them, so I'm sure they're probably going to put a halt to work release.
Oh.
And I don't know if that means will he get fired for this? Will he not get fired for this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
haven't talked to Carmine yet.
okay, I gotta go. I gotta wrap this stuff up before tsunami. So
Okay.
I will
Well,
talk to you
Tuggz,
soon.
you always seem busy, but maybe we can get like some coffee sometime and hang out.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's productive.
Yeah. We could talk about
Yeah.
anime.